COVID shot number 2. I am here. Since I cannot ride because of my rib, my trainer Courtney is riding my horse. I love it when she rides him anyway. This is her, I think, maybe the 4th time on him. So I'm going to see if she'll ride him a couple times a week for me while I'm healing here. He always gets a real schooling when she gets on him.
Just working on getting a little better access to his shoulders.
All right.
I turned my collar to the cold and damp when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon sign.
Good. When you sing a word like night that already has that sound on it, then you got to really get it on there.
Okay.
Night,
Split the night.
See how your night is not as bright as your split? And it should be brighter because it's an I word.
Split the night.
Yes.
Split the night.
Yeah, that's right. Now, this might seem like a lot of effort, but it's because it's not something you're used to. Once you get used to shaping, and then you'll be able to put pressure more and strength where you want to and breathing more and incorporate naturally into that. Right now, you're working hard because it's so not normally what you do. You know what I mean?
Well, that exaggeration.
But it feels like exaggeration, but it doesn't sound exaggeration.
But it doesn't sound it.
Not even as far as it could go.
Right.
I mean, that's how much you're not used to doing that. That feels that unnatural to you. It's as if you take your clothes off when you're singing naked. You know what I mean?
No, we don't want that.
No, but that's literally it. It feels so. Try, but let it happen, because it's like there's so much there. You don't want to go there because it's going to open up a floodgate, but you have to let that floodgate, because it's fast phrases. There's not a lot of time between the phrases, so you get better at breathing quickly. You get better because we can't make sound unless we're pushing air over the vocal cords. That's the only way sound happens. Sometimes we think it's, I'm just squeezing my throat and that's how I'm making a sound, and that's what it sounds like when we go like that, right? That's the opposite of what we want. We want to be pushing air over them with muscles, not singing from here. You are doing a form of whisper singing, which is pretty, but it sounds a little like you're whispering, right?
And there was something there between us, something I could never name.
Yeah, really, really good. I like that a lot. I have very few notes, actually. There's places where you do it, you're doing a straight tone and then letting the vibrato come in, and it sounds really good. And when you do that, there was a couple words where I wanted you to do that, because when you hit that particular note and didn't do some straight tone before it, then it became singing. I was aware of singing as opposed to the music and the story. The little things that pop me out is always what I write. Something I could never reach. That line where it's kind of big?
Yes.
That was the one where I wanted some straight tone into, especially when it's on an E vowel, because then it becomes even more singery, because E vowels are very easy to, how easy they are to go into our head on an E vowel.
Yeah.
easiest one to go into a head and the hardest one to hold in a belt if we were doing a belt. So that one, if we push that too hard it becomes a little more head voicey sounding, and then if the vibrato is going, and then it takes it out of the general tone which you've been doing the whole song in. So just, it was subtle, but just if you could think of a straight tone there.
Have her standing over him and laughing as he's asking her a question no one thought to ask before.
It's that R right there.
Yeah, I tried to fix
It's
it.
a lower note, so it wants to come there. So try to pull that one into your chest a little. Think of like that feeling before. Don't think of holding it up here and letting it float out so much there, because it's lower, so it will look for strength from lower. Right? Let's try that.
Another life, but what's that?
Yeah. Another, and make sure the second half of another, the has something on it, some power. That's where your power starts, really, is on that one. Another life. It's almost like that one has almost more bite on it, and then it's easier to kind of spring off it onto the life a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Another life.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
All right, I'm here. I am about to get my second COVID shot. It was delayed a couple of days. It was supposed to be this past Saturday. It's Monday today. And I'm about to do this. Not looking forward to it for two reasons. One, because now I know how much the shot hurts. But two, because I probably will have some kind of side effects, I would imagine. That's what I keep hearing anyway. So, we'll see. Hopefully not, but most likely I will. See you after. Such a beautiful day, too. Trees are blooming. Weather was great. I want to ride and I can't. I want to do lots of things outside that involve lifting and I can't. I kind of overdid it the other day. I made myself a little more sore again. But I can't help it. I'm so tired of this. I wish it never had happened. I've also been sitting here listening to closing arguments of the Chauvin, cop trial that's been going on in my hometown. I have to say, I'm just so saddened and sickened by the things going on in my hometown. I love Minnesota. Even though I've lived in New York the majority of my life now, you always identify with where you were born, where you grew up, and in my core, I feel still like a Minnesotan. I just can't believe the stuff that's been going on. I just feel like not being white shouldn't be a risk factor. It just shouldn't be. Alright, second shot done. Now I have to wait 15 minutes. Make sure I don't drop dead. Standing under blossoms. Mission completed. I have had my second shot. Waited my 15 minutes. So far, no symptoms, but we'll see how I feel in a while. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 after my COVID shot, my second COVID shot. So far, I haven't felt anything. Even my arm is only mildly sore. Last time, a woman who gave me the shot hurt so much where she put it in. I didn't even feel it this time. So I asked the doctor that, and he said, well, maybe it was actually a doctor who put it in. He said, well, maybe she hit a nerve or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's just mildly sore, where by last time, hours later, I could barely lift my arm up. It's crazy. And so far, I'm not feeling any symptoms, but last time it happened more middle of the day into the evening of the second day, so we'll see. I hope not. It's a beautiful morning. Of all my flowering trees. Horses are hungry. I have not had them mow my lawn yet because with everything with my rib and all that, I just wasn't doing anything. Even the riding lawnmower I think would hurt because the ground's not even and it bumps around, but the grass is so pretty in the spring. It reminds me of, I don't know, Ireland. Irish meadows. It's so lush and green. Little flowers in it. I hate to cut it, but I'm gonna have to. Good morning, Eddie. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Yes, I know you are. I know you are. You're always hungry. And Max. Eddie's asking for his food. I should say he's demanding his food. Okay, okay. Back up. Back up. Back up. Come on, back up. Ah, Max, come on, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Come on. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Good. Good stuff. Good boy. Morning's back on the deck. So nice. Wait all winter for this. Croissant and coffee. Crumbs.
Oh.
You want to be on TV?
Control your. Oh.
It's a beautiful day, but it is breezy out here today. Alright, so it's much later in the day. Oh, it's about 1:30 right now. And I'm starting to feel the headache that comes like the second day. And I'm probably going to get really tired, so in order to combat it, I've already had the one coffee this morning. And now I'm having an iced coffee because I got things I want to do. So I'm going to bring my horse over to Courtney so she can ride him again. It's absolutely gorgeous out. Oh, I'm missing all this great riding weather.
So, and I keep him a little lower here-ish because I can feel where his back changes
Uh-huh.
and he starts to step a little bit better through the space of the neck.
Right.
So I don't really want him behind the vertical, but where I feel the difference
And that's the Frisian part of him, because I know another trainer that does a lot of pure Frisians. That's what she says. She said, I know this is behind the vertical, but this horse needs that right now.
Yeah, but then, like, once he gets there, then, like, you can soften and let him out, and the hind leg pushes the nose out.
Right.
Right? Oh, okay.
All right, job done. Courtney did a great job riding him. As always, she's much tougher on him than I am because I'm his mother, so I baby him, of course. But he's doing well. He works hard and it's good. So, and it's not too much. I'm only bringing him, twice a week. So we're not asking too much of him, but he's old enough now to handle what she's asking of him. So even though I can't ride, at least I feel some progress is being made. And now I'm on my way home. And after I put him away, feed the horses, feed my dogs, I'm gonna put my feet up and relax for the rest of the day. Ride him again. And once I get home from that, then I can relax. But I really want to do this, so I'll drink a coffee to wake myself up. You're thinking, you're crazy, just lay down and relax. I know, but it's so beautiful out. I just don't want to miss this opportunity for him to get some more training. Like I said, I don't want him backsliding, so that's what I'm doing. I'm also having a scone. So far today I've had a croissant and a coffee, a hot coffee, and now I'm having a scone and a cold coffee. What do you think there, buddy? What do you think, Shadow? You think I'm crazy, don't you? What, you're not talking to me now? Feels really good in the sun, out of the wind. Left to your own devices, Rocky, you would weigh a lot more. You'd be so fat, we'd have to roll you rather than let you walk. Are you comfy? Rocky, are you comfy? Pay attention to a bee. I heard that dogs see things slowed down, so things that look really fast to us, somehow their brain can slow it down so that's where they can see stuff we can't. Interesting thought. What do you think of that, Rocky? What do you think, Rocky? Is that right? Yeah. Is that your superpower? Your superpower is that you can eat faster than anyone. Just inhales his food. That's the lab in him. They're foodies. Might seem like a bizarre concept, but have you ever wished like that they had a human version of like dog food, like human food that had all of the nutrients you needed, and you knew this was the amount you're supposed to eat, and then that was it, and then you could just eat that and not have to worry about anything else. And it'd be even better if someone fed you and you didn't have the choice to eat on your own. As all those people, myself included, go through periods of no willpower whatsoever. I've often thought about that. It seems really funny, but sometimes I wish that were the case. Especially right now. I was doing good again. I was back walking. Me too. We're halfway through, so I'm taking a break. My butt is sore from walking yesterday. I'm getting back on the wagon, and then I went and hurt my back or my rib or ribs or muscle. I think it's a lot of muscle related, but and then now it's just been a free-for-all. Feeling sorry for myself because I'm a stress eater, so feeling sorry for yourself is a version of stress, I think. And frustration that I can't ride and do all the things I want to be doing, so instead I'm just eating whatever I want to eat, which is terrible. I have to admit there have been a few cheese fries moments. Human version of dog food. Please somebody invent that. They just read the verdicts, guilty on all 3 charges. Wow, I feel, I don't know, just before they read it, I was so scared because I just felt, maybe you do too, like this violence is going to erupt everywhere if it wasn't a guilty verdict. And my family is in Minnesota. They're there, near Minneapolis. They live about 40 minutes outside of Minneapolis. So, boy, we all can form our own opinions. So I've watched the video. Everyone has watched the video, and we can only form our opinion based on what our own eyes have shown us. And it was a pretty descriptive video. And honestly, I think justice was served. As hard as it is to watch, someone lost their life because of what happened, and someone's life is now ruined and going to prison because of what happened. And, that's what it is. So.